Good afternoon, Jeff Fresh fans. Welcome to Fresh Fest 2025. If you weren't able to make it, unfortunately, we missed you, but we're going to give you a quick walkthrough and show you exactly what you missed, give you a little bit of FOMO. First off, you're welcome with the beautiful registration team that's been helping us out, making sure everybody's been registered and moving through smooth so everybody can know who's who. Come on in, the sponsor table's already got right through with all the sponsor swag and the giveaways that they gave today. First installation by the one and only Flower Pistol. This is an insane amount of all different types of flowers that she worked, and I saw this firsthand all night long to finally complete this amazing structure and display for everybody to be welcomed with as they came into Fresh Fest 2025. Come on through, we're gonna keep rolling. The t-shirt and the merch station is closing up. Hold on, first, we passed a couple key people. Everybody from the team has been killing it all week, working super hard on Fresh Fest, worked all night long, helping make this possible. Merch team has been out here slanging the merch all day long. Man, nice cap, look at that. We got them. Look at that. These are available on the merch shop. If you weren't here to get one in person, you can go online and catch one. Let's walk into a little bit of the exhibit display. We're gonna start out right here with exhibit 1, done by the famous Bill Schaffer and Kris. This is our Jeff Fresh Growers exhibit. I got Mike and Mommy Black here to help us talk a little bit about the first exhibit.
Welcome.
You're live. You're on the Instagram live. This ain't no video.
Okay, we are live. We are live. Okay. We have an installation here done by the famous Bill Schaffer and Kris. We have out of Philadelphia and known around the world. What they did was an amazing installation of our out of this galaxy, out of this world, Hippy psychedelic roses. Featuring my #1 favorite, Star Trek. Live well and prosper. Okay, that's right here. We have so many different color combinations. You can use your imagination. This one's called the Hulk, Star Trek. We got, there's too many flavors. But let me tell you, Hippy psychedelic roses, they come with free peace and love in every box. You can get as creative as you want to be. Mommy, what do you think about Star Trek?
Thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, okay.
Double thumbs.
Thank you very much.
There's been a big battle over who gets to take the aliens home after. Emmy wants all the aliens. She said those are hers. She called dibs. Thank you guys, thank you. All right, next up, we have by our famous AIFD. How many letters can Olga pronounce now? I don't even know. She's got all the letters in the book, but Olga Ramirez,
CFD,
the world famous.
AIFD.
Check it out. She's bringing you
911.
our Koronet sponsor with our luxurious overflowing flower of shopping cart, because that's exactly what you get when you go on Koronet. You can overflow that cart with endless possibilities, and we are loaded up, ready for your speculation buys 24/7. Next up, we have from our famous friend Renne Tucci, our designs from Eufloria. Eufloria is a USA garden and garden spray rose farm, bringing you that old school style, full of foliage, nice big full bunches. They're got the eye. They've definitely got the eye. They are bringing in all the cool new varieties, a lot of the nice Dutch novelty varieties, and we couldn't be happier with our friends at Eufloria. And Renne, great job, Renne. Do you want to shout? No, Renne, bring it, Renne. We're live for 1 minute. I'm so sorry to do this to you. But Renne, a famous designer behind one of the many booths that she helped with this week, and we appreciate all your extra efforts, Renne.
Thank
Did
you.
you have a favorite as you were working with the Euflorias?
Yes, I don't know the variety name, but
Okay.
it's this one. The
This is the
lavender.
new Uva Parasol.
Oh my god, the bunch when I took it out of the percona was giant, and every stem had like 8 blooms on it. It was incredible.
That's one of my favorite things about Eufloria. They don't do stem count or anything like that. They do bunch grading. So as long as it fills out the sleeve, they know they're bunching the right size bunch in the box. And that's why their packing is always so perfect and impeccable.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff is glorious. So thanks.
Uva Parasol. There's a lot of parasols. Parasols are my favorite as well. There's like 20 different ones. I can't even keep up. There seems like a different one every week. But Parasol, great variety. Thank you so much, Renne. Next up, we got my man Connor showing off another one of the Bill Schaffer designs from our friends at Rosaflora, our Southeast distributor partner, Rosaflora. I stole his line. I forgot we were live. I forgot I told you what to say. My
Took
man.
all my notes.
All right, well, Connor's been the go for
We
all
got-
day. He's been making.
We got Lizzie's, we got Gerbros, we got Snaps. all here. Rosaflora, they look like rocket ships. I think they're rocket ships, really are. You gotta tell people this
Pretty cool rocket ship. Pretty cool rocket ship. This was designed by Bill Schaffer, a tower of the Yellow Bucket Club, showcasing some of the key items we bring in from Rosaflora, which is large gerbs, mini XL gerbs, there's snapdragons, and Lisianthus. Also, the brown ruffle Lisianthus is back for the season. We'll have limited volume there, so get in early on that. And then I'm gonna pull this one out to show off the new Lux series. Stay tuned for the Lux series, but Ruffle Lisianthus coming to you, 0 breaks in the cold chain, 7 days a week from Rosaflora and Jet Fresh Flowers. Celine!
Hey, thanks
Celine,
for joining.
what do we got here?
We have some amazing accent decor, gorgeous, earthy, designed by Botanica International Florist, the amazing, well-renowned Ian Prosser, as well as Zoe, and it's just so amazing. I love it because you've got these seasonal Saracena swamp lilies. We carry them pack 25. You also have these gorgeous
We're
Italian
loaded up with the
anemone.
swamp lilies this week.
You used Ramirez. You used dahlias. You have this really cool green kangaroo paw. They're coming in more and more vibrant colors. You have some gorgeous garden spray roses, your amaranthus. You also have several different types of some amazing Dutch alliums. So you've got this really cool guy. And then you also have your traditional but giant, bigger allium hoofs. Another one of my faves is Helleborus. Just makes everything look so gorgeous. So I really love not only like these really cool pieces from Accent Decor. You can't go through a catalog and not want like 10 things just for yourself, let alone to give as a gift. Maybe we can keep this, please. The flowers and the design and the artfulness is just really, really cool. So thank you, Ian Prosser, Zoe, and Accent Decor.
Thank you,
Absolutely
Celine.
love
Thank
it.
you. Accent Decor, next level stuff that they bring in. Always thinking out of the box. Oh, wow.
Thanks.
My lovely better half here, Michelle, is going to showcase Ace Berries.
Here we
We're
go.
Instagram Live.
It
This
looks
is
like-
design. This is design cut
Right.
flowers. This is Orchids Talmage, sorry. These are our Orchids and Medium farm, as well as our Birds of Paradise farm. And
Lots
he
of
threw in a little
tropical
bit extra
things in
tropical to
here.
make the feel.
Yeah, so we have the birds, which Casey already mentioned, and Cymbidiums, which are also temperature controlled in a tropical room, along with the foliage, which are a calathea, right?
That is a calathea leaf. That is correct. Ding, ding,
I
ding.
have to.
Nice.
Not that
We're
I
on a hot
sell
start.
greens or anything. Aspidistra, I variegated here, and you know.
He used the
some
10%
sort-
extra, but
some
we're
sort
gonna
of brand.
focus in on our nice orchids and Cymbidiums that we're bringing in times 4, times 5 in a box every single week during the season. And your Birds of Paradise Super Pack 20. Remember last year or last Fresh Fest when Ace used these and we were whipping up the
2 years ago.
2 years ago
And we did a
during the
headpiece.
party. Let's see if we could run that back this year.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Michelle. Lovely. Thank you. Wow, bravo. Nice. Welcome, my man, Jimmy
What's
the
up,
Tulip, the
everybody?
world famous Jimmy the
What's
Tulip.
up, everybody?
Showcasing the world famous Renne Tucci's other design that they did this week.
Yeah.
From Florius Flowers. Everyone knows Florius Flowers.
That's right. So she used, again, product from Florius. She's got Veronica in there, Eupatorium. We have Papyrus up there. We have some beautiful Hypericum. She's hiding back there. She doesn't want to come up here, but I was going to try to drag her in. But yeah, she did an amazing job. Using everyday stuff, using palettes. She did a beautiful job with the different product from Florius. So if you need any Florius product, make sure you give us a call.
Let's dial in here on a couple things. First off, the Papyrus. One of the most underrated in my opinion. 40 stems in a box only.
40 stems in a box.
No one sees them. You do that again, what you just did, but stop right up there. That's how you normally
how it
see
comes
papyrus in the box.
There you
No
go.
one appreciates that explosion of texture you get there from a papyrus. One small little stem, cost-efficient papyrus, will take up a lot of space in there. Also, another one, the Eupatorium. All right, and this is for me like a white viburnum ball almost, but you can never get it. All right, they have it year round in blush and in white. The Eupatorium, again, small little freight-friendly boxes, 40 stems in a box. That's all you need, and it goes a long way. This is one lateral of one stem. All right, so they have nice big bunches. Florius flowers, can't go wrong. Give it a try. Thank you, Jimmy the Tulip. Oh, man. I'll see you at the next structure. All right, Connor, we're keeping it rolling with Renne Tucci, and we're gonna roll through our South Pacific orchids. We have been working with South Pacific for a long, long time, a great family farm that's working out of California. We are offering weekly standing orders, and we are offering FedEx Farm Direct. Connor is gonna take it from here, show you a couple things that they did with some of the designs.
So I like how they took the individual stems and they took the time to go one by one and all of them go all the way up the stems. I really like that. I think it's cool how it looks like it's tipped over. It's gonna tip over, but it's nice and balanced still. And I like all the patterns and the colors, like a big wave. Purple.
All right. We want to appreciate some of the work and some of the details that went in from some of these designing and the design team that were here piece by piece installing all of this. Just imagine the labor and the time and the detail that went into it. And then another good thing, the cost, that's right. And another good thing is the potted orchids. We're also doing potted orchids, FedEx direct to your door or to your customer's door. This is happening Monday through Thursday shipping, 24/7. You call us, we will get this FedEx direct to your door on potted Phalaenopsis. All right, next up, we're gonna keep going through. Sorry, I'm talking more than I ever talked in my life. The orchid guys. This is my friend Zika and a great family farm as well. A couple of the vendors are here in person to represent. We are bringing in dendrobiums, mochoras, oncidiums, vandas, anthuriums, all from our friends at the Orchid guys. Some specialty items that they really went above and beyond this week, and I already requested the standing order, so if you're a cash and carry customer, don't you worry, because they committed to 1 box a week of this yellow bomb. All right, yellow bomb, and all sorts of different orchids and mocharas. We're bringing in a couple shipments a week, and you can pre-book those twice a week with your sales rep. And this is from my man Rob. My man Rob did the design, killed it. Really happy with the orchid guys. We also have the lace. If you want, this is pre-book only on the lace. But really cool stuff from the orchid guys. This is maybe one of my favorites. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I just really like this one. This is the Easy Flowers. This is our Dutch flower installation, done again by Bill Schaffer and Kris Kratt. We're gonna start off with the bottom, a little like sea of these nice vibrant purple Dutch allium and these purple Dutch hydrangea. This is hydrangea season in Holland. All month of June is a great time to jump on in and get in the Dutch hydrangea. It's super seasonal items that you don't want to miss out on. Also, they have rolling with the Ramirez right now. They have Solocias, all sorts of, still going with some of the peonies. Peony season's winding down a little bit. Delphinium, this is not for the price buyer. The Dutch Delphinium is through the roof, but man, is it worth it every single time. You get multiple layers of petal count, lots big, nice, always tall stems, big, strong stems. I would strongly suggest for your events, maybe not in large numbers if not needed, but throw in a little bit of that Dutch Delphinium while it's in season. This is gonna be our Alexandra Farms, done by Elizabeth Jam and Kama team. They came in and did a nice little luxurious, romantic place setting with a garden feel, as if you were just strolling through the farm and walking through the fields, what you would see there. And that's from our friends at Alexandra Farms. They're doing dahlias, garden roses, tweedia, garden spray roses. Everyone knows Alexandra Farms. We're carrying it 7 days a week. Next up, we have another installation of our friends at Flower Pistol. All right, this is Haus of Stems, is Flower Pistol, which she's showcasing some of her amazing iridescent anthuriums. And this is a nice swinging palette. This is a nice sit-down swing, and as you can see all the way up, they covered it head to toe with a nice water rope from our friends at Salters, and a little bit of status from our friends at Esmeralda. All right, and it's just really cool display. It's been a showstopper as you walk in. A nice swinging palette seat. Who would have thought? Another one from our friends from our Hermes Orchids and our friends at Kama, Elizabeth Jaime and team at Kama. They did Hermes Orchids, which is our direct Taiwan Phalaenopsis supplier. We are bringing in multiple shipments direct on these Phalaenopsis. These are a couple things that they have that we bring in weekly, along with their tinted items. They do. We'll show you those in another display. But they do a lot of nice color enhanced. Sorry, I can't believe I just said tinted. Wow, I'll be shot for that. This is a cool one I like. It comes with always loaded up with a lot of laterals. It's called Pikachu. It's really cool. We changed it to Yellow Cow, but it's Pikachu. All right, and they have all different cool novelties that they're growing. They have the regular whites, the long whites, double spike whites. Really good farm, growing direct from Taiwan. Our friends Hermes Orchids. Put that and probably upset the designer there. We'll fix that later, or somebody will fix it. We're in a room full of professionals here. Somebody that's gonna piss somebody off. Wow. Me. Okay. Another one. Hippy, my man. My boy, Hippy. This is another one. This is perfect for you.
Yeah.
Because
So this is Lily of the Valley, Viburnum, Spirea.
oh, you're jumping in.
Oh, sorry.
Introduce.
So
introduce
GreenPark, these are boys are GreenPark, open Canada.
The Stickman. The
Carl.
Stickman and family.
Yeah.
This
Sorry,
is one of the
Stickman and
hardest
family.
working families I think I've ever seen. These guys do not quit, and if somebody's down, another one jumps in. They don't stop. But this is from our Kris Kratt designed this, which Kris spells the same his name exactly the same. So I don't know if it's a coincidence or his parents named him after it. You know, who knows? We'll never know. But talk about a little bit of the Stickman.
They bring a lot of beautiful product in, guys, especially over the summertime. He's always sending us a ton of stuff. Viburnum balls right now. You got lilac and purple. He did have some white at the beginning. Some beautiful Spirea that we're only gonna have for a little while longer. Sad emoji. Curly Willow, who is actually, you see the flower about to come out from the Curly Willow, which is really cool, really cool.
That's cool. It's
Smoke
different. You don't
bush.
see that too often.
Smoke Bush just came in, all right? We just got the first.
No, he saved this just for Fresh Fest for you. It's coming soon.
Just.
It's coming soon. He saved it. He made it happen. He went and did some special treatment on the plant and prayed real hard, and boom, we got one bunch.
And some Lily of the Valley, guys.
That's how I'm telling you. It's a family farm. This is his sister's crop, the Lily of the Valley, which is one of some of the top-notch Lily of the Valley. Our man Ian Prosser was really happy with the ones that he got to work with, so that's a great sign. Stickman, listen, if your sales rep tells you we got something from the Stickman, you jump on it. The Stickman comes and the Stickman goes. It is very, very seasonal items. We're already done with the Spirea. The Spirea is gone for the season. Next week, we will have a rival. The Mock Orange, which is a nice, lush, upright greenery that flowers nice white petals, kind of like a delphinium, larkspur, spray delve, all mixed together, but strong. Look at this thing. All right, and with Viburnum's already done, we'll be having tree hydrangeas is the next big crop that they'll be rolling through,
Tree
along
hydrangea,
with the
guys.
smoke bush. Tree hydrangeas is coming end of July, early August. Don't miss that. That is a big winner. Tree hydrangeas. All right, next up we have Bijo Sweet Peas, done by Talia Craig. And this one is actually another one of my favorites. Ryan drew everything out on a palette on this thing, and it was kind of like, almost like a doodle. You couldn't even tell what he really wanted, but she knew what he wanted and made it come to life. This is a little oasis garden of your sweet pea. You have the whole island, you got the beach, you got the water, you got the volcanoes erupting. Everything is, the detail is here. And Bijo Sweet Peas is Japanese patented varieties being grown in Colombia. So they have shorter travel time, a little bit longer stems, a little bit different color variations that we're bringing in weekly for you guys as well on standing order and spec buys. The availability does go quick, so you want to jump on the sweet peas once you see them fast. One of our great partners here, this is Esmeralda Farms. This was done by the Esmeralda team, Natalie, Talmage. Actually, I don't even know exactly who did it because they were like little ninjas. They just did it, boom, in and out. You didn't even know they came. It was crazy. But this is a little showcase of some of the Esmeralda product that we bring in weekly for you as well. Underappreciated white football magnum mum. This thing is monster. You talk about real estate and value. This is it right here. This takes up huge amount. I mean, cheaper than a hydrangea, but this thing, and it's not even done opening. Like, look at the petal count in there. They're just gonna keep popping and popping and popping. football magnum hydrangeas. Also, they have an amazing Queen Anne lace. This is one stem of the Queen Anne lace. It's always very strong, very straight, nice, easy to work with. Penny Crestopedium, really solid with them. Big mini calla growers, cremones, pom-poms, delphinium. We've had a crazy year with delphinium. I don't know what happened with blue delphinium this year, but it's been one of the hardest things to get and keep, and one of the most demanded items for the last couple months. And they got a killer one in the blue delphinium. All right, another one from my man Ace from Smither-Oasis. He brought you a nice little luxurious. I wish Ace. Where's Ace? I'm trying to find Ace all day. We need Ace. But Ace brought you a nice little luxury style dinner place setting from Smither-Oasis, using some of the key featuring items of theirs. We use a little bit of everything from all of our different sponsors to showcase some of the different things you can do with the Smithers products and how you can bring it to life in your own way. Also, we didn't really talk about, but my brother Ryan, crazy concepts all the time. When he first started telling me about it, I was like, good luck, buddy. But he made every single structure by hand with a small group of people to come up with all these different concepts, along with Bill as well and his advice. But just endless hours of work to make the vision come to life by just building the structures, and then all the designers helped him bring it to life with all their detail and all their extra efforts throughout the thing. It's been really cool.
Hi there. Thank you so much for having us.
We are welcomed by Jenna, representing Rosa Prima and the Flora Prima team. And Jenna, I don't even need to give an introduction. You all know Jenna, and I'm gonna just shut up the rest of this one. Go ahead, Jenna. All yours.
Oh my goodness, can we talk about
Take
this
it away.
installation by
done
Bill
by Kris
and Kris?
and
Yes,
Schaffer as well.
amazing. So we've got our Rosa Prima exclusivities. We've got the Aspen, we've got Moab, we've got Black Pearl going through here, and then with the Flora Prima, we came in with Levante and then Moderna, which is our newest butterfly ranunculus line. And I think this whole yarn going through it is just amazing. I'm so proud of this installation.
Listen, I saw some of our team members with a nail gun working as
It's
when
amazing.
they got the nail gun in their hand, I go the other way.
You know what's up,
I go
yeah.
the other way. But wow, what an installation again. Just the concepts keep growing and growing
Yes,
and growing.
thank you.
Next up, we have our friend Deborah Bazell, who did our Florsani booth. This is our Sea of Rainbow Jib, where we were bringing in all different color enhanced jibs weekly for you guys in solid colors, and as well as different types of rainbows. The rainbows can change per season. You could do pastel rainbow, you could do summertime rainbow, you could do vibrant mixed rainbow, and they're only 6 bunches in a box, which I know sometimes you don't need that huge volume of color enhanced roses, but you don't want to spray it all yourself. This is your avenue. Florsani times 6 in a box, world famous jib. And this is, the jib Zillionaire. The Zillionaire jib, which is new to the market. You guys will learn it really soon. It is very similar to a kind of like a mix of the Excellence and the Million Daisy. Next up, we have our friends at Eufloria. This was done by Penny Wood. She had a hard task because Eufloria is our Italian greens provider, and this time of the year, we do buy a lot of Italian flowers as well when the season permits. We get the Cluny ranunculus, Pompon ranunculus, sweet peas, peonies. But of course, this time of the year, we're working mostly with their greens. And she had a tough task to really bring this installation to life, so we definitely showcased a couple other flowers. But we're going to talk about some of the main key factors that we're bringing in multiple times a week from Italy for you. Eufloria, Paolo, Nicole, awesome team to work with. We have, let me get a nice bunch of the Pinna Negra where you can see it. But world famous Pinna Negra, wow, they really worked that in there. I'm just using some tips to show off the color and the texture. But Pittosporum Negra is a nice short, spiky, variegated pit that has a lot of different cool texture, like ruffled leaves, and it's a very famous green, you all know it. They have flowering jasmine vine right now. Right here, it's a nice little jasmine stem flowering. We bring in weekly, of course, the Italian ruscus in 15 packs, 25 packs loaded up for you. That's a staple item. And then dried lavender, as well as some fresh lavender that we have coming for you this week on Tuesday. We'll have some fresh lavender. And then we do dabble with their seasonal items. This one is called the Italian Cotton Bush, which is AKA Pitta Lotus. Oh man, the party started. You hear the music? The party started. We gotta move through. We gotta stay right here. Okay, first off, let's gonna give a quick little killed it. Alright. Sukii, I think she got to have the most fun this one. I don't know. She was just, it looked like she was in her zone, man, in her element, and it was really cool. And every single time I looked at this, it changed. So she was constantly adding and changing and doing all these different things. But I would love Sukii to introduce her beautiful display that she did from our friends at Magic Flowers.
Yes, so Magic Flowers are a fitting name. I was so excited to be aligned with Magic. Shout out to them. But here we have an altar. I built an altar for Mother Earth. I think it's so important. Mother Earth is so abundant and so giving and so gracious. She offers us so much, and this is just an intentional moment to give back. Something beautiful that we can give back to the earth because she's so good to us. Sometimes mad at us because we don't really do the best at taking a second to like be grateful. Like we eat this and it just rolls out the ground, or we beautify our spaces with it. So basically, it was just a moment for us to take a second. Also, I'm a Miami girl. I'm born and raised. I'm from the islands. My family's Jamaican. So like this is very much where I come from. It's what I've always been inspired by. It's what I've grown up around. So shout out to my mama and all my people. But where I come from, it's very important to pay homage, to take a moment to give back, but also with being present, thinking of the future, like legacy, sustainability, but never forgetting where you come from. So all three things exist at the same time, and that's what it stands for. I'm so grateful to Jeff Fresh, y'all, our family. Y'all always treat me right. This has been the beautifulest experience ever, and magic, like really magical. So there's a lot. Thank you.
Fresh Fest doesn't exist without all of you loyal customers. We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for putting in all the extra time and effort. This is, again,
an honor and a privilege.
Wow. So Magic Flowers, at Jeff Fresh Flowers, we're always looking for the wild, the crazy, the weird, the different. That's why we line up so perfect with Magic Flowers. That's exactly what they're doing. They're bringing to life all of these cool, different tropicals that you just see in pictures and you never really would imagine to actually have something like this on your table. You have Qi hydrangea. If you're nervous, if you're sad, you just pet the furry Qi and everything goes away. Alright, we're bringing in full banana pods. You have periodas. This is cacao. This is cacao pods that are growing that we bring in a small little box for you. Whatever you're thinking in the tropical different section, Magic Flowers is where you want to be. Look, at the top you have the Eufloria clusters. There's so many different cool niche items that they're bringing in week in and week out. And now I have the exclusive. I have we call him Pops, Pop secret stuff, you know, and he's sending me, he's going deep into the jungle to find the crazy stuff for Jeff Fresh. Alright, this is fitting. I don't think he meant to even be standing there, but come on down to talk about your baby.
This creation was made by the one and only Olga Ramirez, AIFD, CFD, ABCD, 911, any way you want to put it. But what she has created here, she incorporated some amazing varieties of roses from VIP breeding. I do not know the variety name, I forgot it, I apologize, but it's one of the coolest, newest lavenders that you ever saw in your life. It's kind of like the amnesia kind of color, but it has a huge head with an amazing ruffle shape. And what she did was, she incorporated amazing fresh florals together with our amazing Choco, VIP Choco wax dipped roses. So it's a fresh rose that's been dipped in a very specific proprietary blend of wax that's good for roses. It's taken more than 20 years for the Assassin family to develop this wax, and it allows us to take a rose and turn it into something that looks like chocolate. Not only does it look like chocolate, but it also smells like chocolate. Smell it, take it. Okay. So if you're interested at all in taking a test drive on VIP Choco Roses on Jeff Fresh Flowers, Jeff Fresh Flower Growers is the only authorized distributor and manufacturer in the country of Ecuador. Freaking frequencies for you in any flavor, in any combination with any kind of toppings. We even got ones that have little chickens on top for Easter. So
Look at the marble. Look at this marble. Look at this marble one. This is like interior design.
So this is not just
marbleized.
marbles. This is not just marbles. Man. This is what they call hydro dipping. This is hydro dipping. So this is adding a wax and a marbleization to the rose. Very, very unique. We can do it in this color lavender. We also do it in gray and white, black and white, red and white, which looks like a peppermint for Christmas. So we got all
4th of July ones this year. But what if I don't want to buy 100 stems of that? What if I don't want to try 100 stems out right away?
Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. We could do 20 packs or 50 packs.
Wow. Ready to go. Ready to go. Thank you. VIP Roses, Olga, Ramirez. And now we got Dennis. My man Dennis, he thinks he's sneaking away, but we're right on time for him to introduce our Crais booth done by our favorite Raquel Fernandez Rocky. She has been killing it in the design game. Every time she goes around, but Dennis, come on in. Just save the small talk for later, my friend. Let's go. It's time to tell the people what they want to hear.
Hey, we can tell you about the flower filling sachets.
That's tell us.
Exclusive at Crais. Every pack you buy, a donation goes to the flower filling, which is promoting flower purchasing. So
nice.
Support the flower filling. And then of course we got our Crais professional tube crisis solution. Use that in your cooler or displays. And then of course, my favorite is Mr. Leaf Shine. You can't don't go anywhere without your leaf shine.
Thank you, Dennis, and thank you, Team Crais. Everyone knows Crais, so they don't need any more Crais, but so many different products for them, and they're consistently trying to come up with new things to help you improve your vase life and your shelf life of your flowers. So, and they have all different tips and care in handling things on their website that you can go check out that you don't have to pay for. So, Crais, I would definitely check it out. It's a great brand, and we've been using it for a long, long time with our Jet Fresh flowers. All right. Our friend Andrea from Flora Source, Kansas City, brought you Flora Greens booth, which Flora Greens, Lydia and the team, another family-style farm that is just really good, hard-working people that are always trying to put the customer first, and they're always very appreciative of and I am very appreciative of our relationship that we have together, because if I need something in California and I can't find it, she makes it happen one way or another. But they are one of our greens providers, where we're bringing in every single flavor of eucalyptus, grevillea, all sorts of acacias. You think it's growing out there, you name it, we're bringing it in. We'll show you a little bit about that. You have the Agonis Burgundy After Dark, real Burgundy, not that greenish Burgundy. All right, you have King Proteas coming in, pin cushions, all different sorts of flower like sunflower, the jump chamomile. So we're bringing in greens and flowers from Flora Greens USA, and really great stuff. We get out multiple trucks a week, always available on speculation. Jimbo, he's back. All right, Jimmy, let's talk about our friend Rob's display of Salters. Alabama Smilex, Salters Evergreen, seasonal Smilex provider, which is why we don't really have much Smilex in the booth to show you. They went deep into the forest to forage a little bit for you. But tell us, Jimmy.
So this is the Alabama Smilex. And as you can see, we have this mannequin that we dressed up with I think it's Jordan's backdrop. But yeah, Alabama Smilex, like Casey said, it's seasonal.
Jordan's in the party already.
Jordan's already partying. There's a machete. He was showing me there's a machete somewhere in here that I guess the mannequin was supposed to be holding a machete
because they were cutting down the jungle
to showcase how it was forged. So Smilex.
Smilex, and now the Smilex is in a gap. We got the Water Oak. Oh man. And it's another big, I'm not going to ruin Rob's display, but it's a nice lush green, very similar to the Smilex style. You can bend it, play with it. It's a little different, but it's really the same. You guys, you're designers, you're professionals, you know how to make the tricks.
You work with it.
And then you have some Alagnus, which is the red ribbon winner, best in show in its category at the last SAF, which has a green side and then that grayish side, similar to that Interdifolia. But we have both of those options for you right now while Smilex is out of production. But Smilex will be back in a couple months and we'll be rolling again.
So we
30 pound
always
boxes.
have something.
Always got something for you.
Bring the river.
Yep, I
Agrogana Garden. Agrogana Ecuadorian flowers. This is our display done by Bill Schaffer as well. Another one of the few. Another one of Ryan's crazy concepts that he drew it out on a piece of paper. I was like, man, what are you talking about? Well, this is what he's talking about.
It's like three-dimensional.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Three-dimensional Agrogana. See, Agrogana is Ecuadorian grown high-end filler flowers like ranunculus. They're bringing in anemones. We're bringing in the Levante anemones, poppies when available. They have the Superstar of Beth, which is one of the nicest Star of Beth. They're monster throat, and all these blooms open up huge. You're doing all the butterfly ranunculus, all ranunculus of any kind. If it's a ranunculus, they probably are growing it, as well as a big rose provider and all sorts of filler flowers. It seems like they're constantly trying to develop new products, and that's the type of people we love working with. Agrogana, great job.
Tornado from Florius, sponsored by Detail Software, and you have some really awesome color-enhanced Phalaenopsis orchids. You've got these gorgeous blue hydrangeas, and you're using to set the motion this wonderful whimsical use of Gypsophilia Formosa. What a great design, and thank you. I love it.
This is what I was saying. This is your life before Details. Just a tornado of papers everywhere, and just it's a crazy life. And then you get Details, and it all gets sucked up, and you're good to go. No more stressing, no more worrying. Details
Let
software.
yourself be the artist and create, and let the Details software do all that stuff that takes too much of your time. You let it do the work, and present to your customer something really cool. Not as cool as your design, but it'll still be freaking awesome because it saves you time.
Ryan! This is the man right here. Everybody just give a quick little bow and a nod. All the crazy concepts, all the long hours, drawing, designing, figuring it out. Brought it to life. Endless hours the past few days. It's felt like a month, but they made it happen. And we really
couldn't have done it. Mimi was number one on this project. She killed it. It was a headache. It was a nightmare. It was hard, but she killed it. Bill Schaffer and his team, Carlos and the pedal team, couldn't have done it without any of them. So definitely thank you.